This is pretty straightforward as you're kneeling with knees, hips, and shoulders stacked with a band that's anchored, pulled towards your chest. You want to be sure you're in a good core pelvic position like here and not overarching your back where you're overloading your back muscles where they feel like steel cables. If that's the case, you'll want to sit back a little bit, tuck under, and then kneel up while maintaining that flat back. When you have a flat back, your rib cage will be over your pelvis and you'll be able to breathe abdominally optimally, then controlling this movement of rotation or the heartbeat while breathing. When you do this properly, you should feel that left butt cheek really start to work as it's trying to control this motion. If you feel that left butt cheek, you know that you're doing it right. The half kneeling chop lift is a progression of the tall kneeling pail-off press and is also a good position if you're struggling with getting the right feel of the tall kneeling version, as splitting your legs in half kneeling allows you to get in a more neutral pelvic position, a little more natural. The chop involves anchoring a band higher up and then pulling it from one side to the other from top to bottom, where the lift version is essentially the same thing. It's just challenging a little bit differently. And what you do is you anchor the band lower and you're pulling again now from low to high. It's a little easy. You can do is narrow up your base of support by bringing your foot in, and by doing that it's going to challenge your stability and balance much more. You'll find that controlling and creating this movement is much more challenging. Start on your hands and knees, and you'll want to arch and round your back like so, and then you'll find the position that's right in between, which is going to be your neutral. And what you'll want to do is rock forward and back while maintaining this neutral. Now, this is not a necessarily difficult exercise. It's more about body awareness so that you're moving through the shoulders and the hips and not rounding or arching your spine. To enhance this awareness, you can utilize an object like this foam roller, a bottle of water, or whatever you're creative enough to come up with to give you instant feedback of whether you're arching or rounding your spine. Because if you're doing either, you'll lose control of that object on your back. Once you have the positioning and awareness down, you can then go into the bear position by lifting your knees a few inches off the ground and essentially doing the same rocking forward and back motion. You can use the foam roller again to make sure that you are indeed doing it correctly. And as always, make sure you are breathing abdominally throughout the entire motion.